Big shout out, 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 ah, big shout out, big shout out. What? Big shout out, big shout out. Yo, big shout out, big shout out. What? Big shout out, big shout out. Yo, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. I'm on that today, though. I feel good. It feels great. Great spirits. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much appreciated. I'm back. All right. I'm back. I'm back. I mean, I never left, but uh, this is a whole new beginning for Mademoiselle Levi Jrod Point. Why is a new beginning? Why is a new beginning? Because I think it's time to go back. Thank you, Amy Conway, for the white check 1 2 1 2. I think it's time to go back to my very beginnings as a viewer. Yes, you know, I I got well known, unfortunately, as a toxic YouTube true crime content creator. Yes. Hold on. So you see me fine. You just right. Yes, yes, yes. Let's admit some shit. I was a very successful Call of Duty underground player. I was macking shit. I swear if I would have got pro, I would be the king of COD today. At least that's how I feel. I think that today, if you give me a month or two behind the sticks, I think I could be at the level of Hex. Big shout out to Big Hex. Big shout out to the Big T. No disrespect. Big shout out to the Green Wall. Green Wall. EWC back to back smack. Smack that. Back to back. The only back to back COD champs. Big shout out to Hex. Kind of like bother me when the players are on stage and not being like, yo, this is for you, Hex. Yeah. The COD father. Big shout out to Hex. No glazing. Straight to the point. I'm the on point Rican. Jrod Point. Best known, well known, unfortunately, very famous in the YouTube true crime hemisphere as a toxic, very on point, very precise, very direct, very not give a fuck about how you feel, and very like I just prove myself. I just big content creator in a small channel. It hit different when the people that they get the opportunity to enjoy the content as Amy Conway, my producer, which we want to congratulate for almost her 100 subs. She's 3 subs away. Please make sure everybody go and subscribe to Amy Conway. Just hit the chat, hit her page. Make sure to everyone go and subscribe so she get her first 100 subs. That'll be amazing. She's a great sister of the channel, supporter, and exclusive producer, as well as Jane. Big shout out to Jane, our main producers. We got Amy from Costa Rica. Big shout out to South America. Big shout out. And then we have another super producer all the way from the UK. Big shout out to Jane. Big shout out to Jane. Big shout out to the sisters in the chat. Big shout outs. To be very precise. You know, I can't fuck around. Stop. Like, stop. You're welcome. You deserve that and more, way more. Hopefully we get the check and we can reunite the family, you know what I'm saying, the business and travel the world and do it's gonna be different. Cut the check. But this is why the whole reason why I'm declaring today. This is what we hear today. Why it's a new show, Jrod. I'm declaring today my freedom. I'm declaring today my freedom from true crime. I'm declaring today my freedom from YouTube true crime. Yes, I will do true crime. But why I'm declaring my freedom? Because listen, bitch, I got other shit to do. And listen, my word, my takes, my opinion, my thesis, my theories, my commentate, and the way I serve the plate here in YouTube for you to digest is very pleasant, at least for myself. And I think, of course, to my producers, Amy Conway and Jane, that has been with me like for the past, God, Lord knows how many years. Big shout out. Thank you so much. Many more to come. We take vacations here and there, but you know, we always here. Big shout out to Amy Conway and Jane. Not glazing, just straight on point. You know, just some bullshit. I have to, I have to do channel maintenance because if not, you know what I'm saying? I have producers that I gotta be precise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like for those that don't know like what hit different means, it means that in this channel we do things that when you hear it, you see it, you react to it. It'll hit you different. You'll be like, hey, this is a white boy, or what the fuck is this? Because you're gonna hear in the United States, everybody look, I said some racist shit. And I'm over here like, you know what? I'm gonna capitalize on that. I'm gonna make you wonder what I am. And you found out. I think that's a good publicity stunt. I get it. This is why tonight we declaring our freedom from true crime. What that means, Jrod, that we are going to provide commentary. We are going to expand our wings, and we are going to try, at least give it a good try to expand to YouTube overall. What that means, Jrod, that means that if he's in YouTube, if he's in my main page, if he's on my trendings, if it's there to me to watch, as it's being there for me to watch, for God, Lord knows how many years, I think that's what I should do. I think that I just, let's say, for example, I asked Amy Conway, let's say, let's do that. Let's do that today. Let's do that today. This is how we're going to start. Let's say I asked my producer here in the chat, Amy Conway, what you are watching to right now, like, I know she watching Jrod on Point. Cool. But if she was not watching Jrod on Point, what would she be watching right now around, you know, midnight, early morning, whatnot? I know it's a different type of timeline between, you know, her hours and my hours, you know, a little bit wrong, gonna run a little bit behind, a little bit more forward. The same thing with Jen. Jane, 9 times out of 10, she's sleeping right now, so she get to catch the replay. Jane is very active on my daytime. In my daytime, she's very active. She's out here. But then in my midnight shows, it's very hard for her to catch up with those midnight shows. We understand, but we appreciate her support. And you know, it's just the difference between times. Big shout out to Jane. Um, Amy Khan would say W. Thank you. Very appreciated. So Amy, for example, let's do it right now. If you wasn't watching Jrod on Point right now, why would you what topic would you be watching right now? 48 hours. All right, cool. So let's see. Let's check here real quick. 48 hours. 48 hours. The A and E. The A and E. 48 hours show on TV, or 48 hours the documentary. This is how we're gonna roll from now on. Is this the one you're talking about? This, 48 hours the A and E. Hold on, let me see. It's very educational. Um, I like to say that I mean, it's still very how can I say it? It's still very legacy media narrative. But if you ask me, like from all the legacy media, I think they keep it the cleanest. Like, yeah, they share whatever they sharing, but the tone, like the tone that they use, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. The tone that they utilize to share the information, it seems very, like you say, educational, very storytelling. I don't feel like I don't think they pushing an agenda. Like, that's in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's a very good source of information, if you ask me, for overall studies and interest. Yes, I totally agree with you, Amy. So this is around this time, this is what would you be watching right now on YouTube. Interesting. This is great, because me too. I think we could definitely agree with this. What you looking at, like which topic you want to talk about right now? Like, what you like, I know we haven't talked about Luigi Mangione, and I know you asked me before to give my take on that. I could do it. That's no problem. Again, we will continue following up with the cases that we work in, and plus, we will look into new ventures and whatnot. But at the same time, I want to expand my commentary to different, levels of content, probably gaming content, commentary, opinions, takes, sports, YouTube, gossiping, celebrities. I wanna go back to the basics. I want to go back to the basics. Like, I'm a viewer first and foremost. Yeah, I create content, but I'm a viewer. Like, I watch different content. You know what I mean? Like, God knows what you might see me watching here in the new show. Like, I might be watching some political stuff, which again, I'm gonna encourage a lot in political commentary. Like, I don't know if I have spoke a lot about. I don't know. Hopefully, one day, if I get the opportunity to become some kind of political level, either commentator or political figure, We got a lot of things in the plate right now, a lot of things that we working on in the background that we really don't want to share nor talk about due to that progress. It should be also be private, and then celebration could be published. But when you working in your project, when you working on your dreams, when you working on something that you really want to pursue, in my opinion, you should just keep it to yourself. And then if you get it done, then celebrate. You know, and everybody will celebrate with you after the work. But Amy Conway say, Nolan Wells, Luigi Plea. Okay, we'll get to that. That'll be good. We could get to that. We could get to that. It's a lot of true crime topics that yes we haven't gotten into. I totally understand and I respect that. And thank you for your leadership, Amy. Thank you so much for your leadership, Carmelo Anthony. We're gonna talk about also. I want to talk about. I don't know if you have pay attention. Yes, Amy, a lot is going on. Great idea. Thank you. So many topics. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many topics out there to talk about. Why we're gonna enclose ourselves into a box when I know that I have the talent to have on point commentary on everything I give my opinion on. So you know what I'm saying? I think I could be very relevant in the YouTube hemisphere, which I believe that it would allow me to grow. Hopefully, people as they come and recognize and understand the content, they'll appreciate, they subscribe, and they follow up to see the upcoming content. Big shout out to everyone watching. Make sure that you click like, subscribe, and share the content. Brand new show. So okay, 48 hours. They do a lot of copyright stuff, so you know we gotta be very careful. Um, when we share their content, we gotta be like pausing a lot and stuff. Okay, so first topic. Make sure everybody hit the cash app if you got it. I want it. Stop playing with me. Make me rich. Thank you so much. Very so much. Appreciate it. So y'all could help the Word Entertainment Network to become what it needs to be. Your favorite label of content for you. Find me on Instagram, Jrod, and find me in my main way to access me. Find me on X, the Word ENT CEO. Stop playing with me. On my mama. Big shout out to 607 Unk. Big shout out to the guy. Let me see. Amy Conway said because in case I wait for a legal movement, I'm way past my. Big shout out to Amy Conway. I can't do the BK circles anymore. If something new or big, okay, but otherwise, yeah. And you know what though, I could 100% relate with that. I could 100%. I could 100% relate with that. Why? Because I think at some point, very seriously, we're gonna have to have a conversation about true crime mental health. At some point, we will have to have a conversation about true crime mental health and what that means. And I explain why. I will definitely explain why. I mean, Conway say, in my opinion, a lot of people feeling that, in my opinion, slowly. Yes, yes. Listen, mental health, especially in content creation, is very important. Very important. Why mental health and content creation is very important? Because you see, truth tellers like myself, that we want to base our opinion and our truth telling in what we believe is the truth, based on our opinion, based on our observation of the facts that are shared, or the alleged facts. Following the alleged facts, we could get to conclusions left or right, 6 or 7. So we are humans and we have a spirit. This is like scientifically theorized about the human spirit. We have emotions. We have an energy within us that we reflect that energy towards our viewers. This is when you hear Candace Owens talking to you and it hit different. And even though you might disagree in certain things with her, but you understand that she's the lesser of evils, because she's actually the closest to the truth and actually showed that she cared with her own work. Even though, again, we could disagree on our takes, we could disagree on angles, we could disagree on this, we could disagree on that, but that's minute and minimum. That there is nothing. But then the difference between watching, for example, Candace Owens debating with Andrew Wilson, you realize as a grown adult that Andrew Wilson lost that debate. He was not even supposed to be in front of Candace Owens. He didn't have no morals to stand on. He didn't have the nerve to stand on. He couldn't open a pickle yard if he wanted to. Emotionally not prepared, not with facts, not with critical thinking based in American emotional values. Listen, people do not understand what it being American is all about. People don't. And some people be like, Jrod, you Puerto Rican, what you know about? What you mean what I know about? I was born in the United States territory. I know everything about it. I might know more than on Americans that were born in the main island. And I know that's scary for you. A person like me from the middle of the Caribbean, born in the middle of the Caribbean, know more than anything you ever thought of. That's the scary part for some people. That's why a lot of people criticize me. Because it's not that they don't understand, it's that they know that my precision is scary. Because if my way of thinking gets expand towards other humans, I might be the next Charlie Kirk. Hopefully, I could avoid my assassination. But it hit different when someone could just talk to you and the energy that they providing through the content is delicioso. Is a spirit of truth telling. It's a spirit of like, honestly, this is my opinion about this. It's not based on nothing. This is based on my own juice. This is my own energy. This is my own train of thought. This is something that is not controlled by nothing but Lord Jesus Christ. That's it. I think, what would Jesus do? And by what you have learned through the story about Lord Jesus Christ, what you think he would do? And that applies to every single event in your life. That goes to everything that you witness every day in life. When you see United States of America bombing the school of children, knowing or not knowing, you don't do nothing but think like, what would Jesus do to United States of America right now? Will he send the floods, or will he try to rescue us again, even though we don't deserve it? Again, the will he send the floods and just end it? Or will he try to save some of us? Because we ain't no good. We just, as humans, as believers of the Lord, sometimes we act like we ride with Satan more than what we ride with Jesus. So how are we going to fix that? How are we going to fix that? Being real. People be talking about they poisoning our food. Who's they? Who's they? Zionists. We love Jews. I'm part Jew. Like, I have a percentage of Jew in my bloodline. I'm from the middle of the Caribbean. I have percentages of bloodlines in the whole world. What are you talking about? I'm a mud. You know what when we call a dog a stray dog, a mud, that's what I am. I'm a straight dog. I'm a mud. I have, in my opinion, if right now you pull my blood, in my opinion, I might have percentages of all. I might be a descendant of King David. And God, Lord knows what will happen if our government, United States of America, recognize and realize, oh shit, we took his DNA. He actually a descendant of King David. Open the doors of heaven for him. He home. Red carpet for him and his family. And let's see what he have to say. I wish I had that opportunity. We love Jews. We love Muslims. We listen, we love you. We love everybody. Listen, we love everybody. Just don't fuck with me. The American way, being American, being a born American like myself, being born and covered not just by the American flag, but the Puerto Rican flag also, which is an honor to be a United States citizen, is an honor, is a privilege, is a bless to be a United States citizen. I recognize that. My love for United States of America and the Constitution and what we represent, my loyalty is always to our flag. to our Constitution, my loyalty, my heart, my soul. I will die for United States of America. I'm an American. I think, I breathe, I eat, I shit, I move, I sig, I sag like an American. I think as an American every day. I live in United States of America for the past 26, 27 years. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. I was lucky that I was born in the United States territory, Puerto Rico. I am and I recognize lucky to be born as a United States citizen with a social security in birth. I was born social security right on the front head. You are property of United States of America. You're welcome. Which thank you. It's okay. Ain't no harm, no foul, no harm. It's okay to be part of the United States of America. It's an honor, actually, if you ask me, to be part of the United States of America. But yes, if you ask me, I'm a mud. Mud. My color skin don't mean shit. You know what it matters? The color of my blood is red, actually. If you have blue blood, you might be a reptilian. If you have blue blood, you might be a reptilian, in my opinion, just for research purposes, for Mama Celebi. But I'm a mud. I cannot favoritize. I cannot favorite. Listen, I cannot even favorite my own Puerto Ricans, and I love to be a Puerto Rican, but I'm an American first. Yes, I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm an American first. I'm an America first. When I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, we never knew, we never heard about racism. When I came here to live to the United States of America, it was the first time ever that I went through, listened, and learned the shit that y'all talk about, racism shit, about blacks, about whites, and yada yada yada, and boo hoo whoopty fucking do. Man the fuck up. You could ask anyone. I don't know one Puerto Rican that is racist. You could perceive them as racist, but just because we don't like you, that don't mean we're racist. We just don't give a fuck. We just don't. Like all that black and white war and this and that, and y'all make it so fucking obvious. Y'all don't like each other. Stupid. Y'all don't like each other. I don't know why. But us Puerto Ricans, we don't give a fuck about if you're white. We don't give a fuck if you're black. We don't care. We just care about you being human, and that's enough for us to respect you. You treat people like you want to be treated. Like you don't treat people based by race. Like that's fucking stupid. That's why I've been telling you, like, y'all can't even call me like nothing. Like no racist, no anti-Semite, and none of that shit. Because I love you. I love Muslims. I love Asian. I love Middle Easterns. I love everybody. But if I don't like you and don't agree with the stupid shit that you do, that don't make me racist. That don't make me anti-Semite. Just because I don't like you, I'm not supposed to be forced to like you. Why? We in United States of America, we free. As long as we're not breaking no laws, we free to feel, we free to have an opinion, we free to speak, as long as we're not calling for violence and raise arms. No, we just speaking our opinions, trying to have conversations with the public, and try to keep ourselves informed and try to keep others informed at the same time. That's all what it's all about through content creation. A lot of people could disagree with me, but at the end of the day, that is the bottom line. We in America, we should be allowed to express ourselves and our opinions. You know, sometimes we're gonna rub people the wrong way, but so what? Tough it up, buttercup. Whoop dee doo. Like, stop crying. You know, like sometimes people that cry too much, I think they cray. It's like 100%. I just be like, why you crying? Like, why you bitching? Like, why you want to paint yourself so much as a victim? You know what I mean? It's conversations that we should be able to have. Again, going back to true crime, mental health. You could tell when people just hating you content just because you have an opinion that is very different than theirs. So then when the truth teller put his heart and soul on the information that he's providing to you, and his information, it keep coming back full circle and confirm, and it still not get recognized and whatnot. And then the content creators that are pushing a whole bunch of bullshit, that's the content creators that it get exposed, that it get like viewership, that it gets people to come to their channels and share and support, and the information, in my opinion, is garbage. It has been proved garbage. So I'm like, you know what though, I'm not gonna fight that shit. I'm not gonna fight that shit. Whatever it is, it is. Like, you speak, you say whatever you say, you do what you do, I do what I do. Like, listen, this is why I'm trying to tell you, this is a new beginning of a whole new content, a whole new Jrod. Like in reality, I'm not gonna waste my time in content creators that are just pushing bullshit, and then me just wasting my time telling you that they pushing bullshit. I'm not here for that though. It's a waste of time. I know I started my YouTube true crime career like that, but now it's time to change. It's time to change topics. It's time to change in a way we provide in our content. There's many other things to do that are way more interesting than, you know, criticizing other content creators for what they do, when at the end of the day they gonna do what they gonna do. It's like you saying something about it, yeah, you're expressing your opinion about it, but at the end of the day it just means shit. And I'm not willing to do that. Like, I'm not willing to sit there and go back to criticizing other content creators. I'm not willing. Like, I want to expand my content. I want to, you know, not friendly, but I want to be more open doors to network, more open doors to, you know, try to give my opportunity to trust other content creators and try to engage with content, engage with commentary with other content creators and whatnot, and be a little bit more easy far as me not trusting content creators. So I might be more easy. I might try to be a little bit more open-minded. You know, again, I want to expand my commentate to other branches of content. So with that said, let's go back to what my producer wanted to talk about. She wanted to talk about, okay, what about we start with Luigi Mangione? What about, if you're still here, if you didn't fall asleep, Um, what about if we start with Luigi Mangione? Because we have not talked about the latest on his case. Y'all know, y'all know my opinion in this case. If you wanna go and know more further into my beliefs in this case, I have a podcast that you could research and listen to. So Luigi Mangione took a plea deal. Let's get to work. Let's do work. Let's do work. Let's get full details of the latest update in the Luigi Mangione. Luigi Mangione. All right. Let's get all the details together. Big shout out to Amy Conway. I don't know if she's still here. It says Luigi Mangione has pleaded guilty to a federal stalking charge. Federal stalking charges in connection with the December 24 killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, and confessed in open court, prompting a immediate half and indefinite, sorry for that, prompting a immediate half and indefinite postponement of his state murder trial. Indefinite. Okay. So they don't know what's going to happen with his state. Well, in my opinion, the state case should be dismissed. That just to start. That's just my opinion. The state case should be dismissed. The federal guilty plea and confession. On August 14, 2026, Mangione entered an open plea, meaning he had no formal agreement or deal with prosecutors in Manhattan federal court. So he don't have what? So they didn't have a deal for him. He just plead. But I bet that was advised by his lawyer. And I could think about a few angles of the reason why they did that. The charges: he plead guilty to 2 counts of interstate stalking resulting in death and cyber stalking through use of interstate facilities resulting in death. Both carry a maximum penalty of life in prison. The confession: under oath, Mangione explicitly admitted to the execution, stating, "I shot Mr. Thompson in Manhattan," just like Brian Kohlberger, that he said that he killed Idaho folk. In my opinion, The plot details. Mangione revealed he posed as an investor to find out the location of the United Healthcare Investor Conference, used a 3D printed gun part to modify his weapon, and track Thompson before the shooting. Sentencing. Federal prosecutors announced they will seek the maximum sentence of life without parole. The federal sentencing hearing is scheduled to December 18. The state trial postponing and double jeopardy fight. Which again, this is what I'm talking about. The state case should get dismissed. Hours after the federal plea, Mangione defense team led by Anthony Karen Friedman Agnifilo filed an aggressive motion in New York State Supreme Court to dismiss his state-level second-degree murder charges. The defense argument, they argue that because Mangione has already admitted to being convicted of the federal stalking charges, which heavily overlap with the exact actions of the homicide, proceeding with the state trial continues double jeopardy under the New York law. They argue he is being prosecuted twice for a single criminal transaction. Agree. The prosecution response. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's office has fiercely opposed the dismissal. State prosecutors argue that the state homicide laws serve fundamentally different legal purposes, protecting the sanctity of life and poses district's elements separate from the federal stalking violations. The postponement, you see, they misinterpreting the law, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous because if they proceed in New York, both cases could crumble. If they do prosecute and convict Luigi Mangione in New York State, that could collapse all his charges and show proof to a court of appeal. The both cases, the federal court and the federal and the state case were literally in violation of the laws of the United States of America, because it's like a witch hunt. It becomes a witch hunt, and the only thing that they have is his admission. This case was supposed to be dismissed. This case in appeal will actually either get retrial or dismissed. Because when they dismissed the evidence, but they dismissed some evidence, but they didn't dismiss all the package of evidence, because the judge was supposed to dismiss all evidence, because in the way they went about it, in the way the cops went about it, it was illegal. It was no reason to be. It don't matter what you heard, you still have to follow the book of law. The judge recognized that because he expunged that evidence out of the case, but then he didn't expunge everything just to keep the case to stand. That was under the judge's discretion, but the judge's discretion was erroneous in the misinterpretation of the law, because when he dismissed some of the evidence, he was supposed to dismiss all the evidence in case over infinito. If you want to re-indict him or whatnot and pursue it, but it depends now. If the dismissal is with aggravants, like, yeah, this was bad, y'all was not supposed to do this, y'all not allowed to pursue him again, or go ahead and re-indict with whatever you could do for it, which is very doubtful. Well, again, in my opinion, after all, I don't think none of this stuff gonna stand. In my opinion, Luigi Mangione has a possible win on an appeal. The errors and mistakes, not just from the judge, but from the police and whatnot and prosecution, are all preserved, in my opinion, in a appeal. Either gets recognized that all evidence was supposed to be dismissed and the case over for him, and they still proceed, and he will found his case dismissed because he was supposed to be dismissed after all evidence was supposed to be dismissed, and it wasn't, for a misinterpretation of the law by the judge because he didn't want to take the heat of what was coming. He would have done that, the political heat that he would have got if that would have happened, if he would have dismissed all the evidence like he was supposed to do. But the only thing he did, he opened the door for appeal, a successful appeal, either to dismiss the whole thing and just let this man walk free like he was supposed to, or some way somehow retrial with what they have and take their luck with the jury. Which, in my opinion, the defense team has a solid case to win Luigi Mangione freedom. Again, just because the state botched the case, the cops botched the case. And then when they went about it, they botched the case. So yeah, I think that's for that. On Luigi Mangione, I think Amy fell asleep. Big shout out to Amy. Big shout out to Amy. Let me know who's here in the chat. What else Amy wanted to talk about on so she could watch it on replay. Nolan Wells and Carmelo Anthony. But you see, if you ask me, it should be, if you ask me, I think we have a conversation to have about Austin Metcalf and Nolan Wells. I think it's a conversation there that no one want to have. I seriously, in my opinion, it's a conversation there to have far as Austin Metcalf and Nolan Wells. It's a conversation there to have. Because in my opinion, the death of Nolan Wells, in my opinion, it feels like it was get back for Austin Metcalf. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but it feels like the death of Nolan Wells was the get back from the white people against the black people. Oh, okay. We have Carmelo Anthony taking the life of Austin Metcalf in such a heinous way, which is never a reason for that. And then we have the death of Nolan Wells again. Austin Metcalf death by the hands of Carmelo Anthony, a Black American. And then Nolan Wells also get killed by white Americans. Nolan after Austin Metcalf's death, which in the white racist eyes, they'll take that as evening the score. That's how they take it. I don't support none of that shit. But unfortunately, it seems like we need to talk about this shit. At this moment, in my opinion, the white racists are looking at it as, well, we even. You didn't give Carmelo Anthony life or a death sentence, because in the way he did it, no heart, no gives of fucks, no heart, no care for life. He should have gotten life in prison. Life in prison is not enough. And I'm basing my opinion because in the way of the facts of in the way the crime was committed, it's unacceptable. Don't matter if you're white, don't matter if you're black, it don't matter your race, it's just unacceptable. It's not acceptable in humankind. It's just not acceptable. So here we have, they give him whatever little bit of years they give him. And then now he's going on appeal. Appeal what? What the fuck else is there to appeal when you killed them? You killed Austin Metcalf. Is nothing there to appeal. It was no reason for you to pull a knife and stab someone on the chest, right in the heart. Is no reason for that. A death penalty, it was precisely what you were supposed to get. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what cultural race you is. Don't give no fucks. For me, a criminal that does that, it don't matter who it is, male or female. In my opinion, it deserves a death penalty expeditiously fast. Let's not spend so much money on his refrigerator, on his uh warehouse, like on his housing. Let's not spend too much on his housing. You have a death sentence. You are guilty of this crime. You have a death sentence. We sentence you to death. You come out of court to die. Is no way prepared, because everything should be prepared. Everything should be prepared. They sentence you to die. You come out to court to get smoked and buried, given to your family here. It's no if, buts, and whats. It is what it is. The same thing goes if if the government, which in my opinion, I don't think is going to happen, but it's my opinion that just in the same way in the Kylie Rodney case, they try to brush Nolan Wells case under the rug because he was a get back. Now one on one. Not the score is even. They go either further. It's not that the score gets even because whoever killed Nolan is gonna get caught, and then if he's one of these white boys, alleged friends, he's gonna get smacked on the wrist. He probably plead guilty of manslaughter, has not committed a crime, a bracelet, home home confinement, because they got connections, they got people, judges, state DA, they backing them up, the governor backing them up. But even if they got the backup of the governor and all the DOJ in Mississippi, they still want to get away with murder. They don't want to round up those alleged friends, press charges, let them go through the sling on the court system to get a smack on the hand, ankle bracelet, and go back home with manslaughter. They probably, by the time the manslaughter charges agreement come up, he just probably come out of jail. No ankle bracelet, because he probably took like a year and a half, or again, if time served and probation, smack on the wrist. And probably they won't even be in jail. Probably they will be going back and forth from home to court and shit like that. They probably won't even be housed in jail. So it'd be a free ride to fame as a get back. As we went through the court system and we still won. We still, we catch a body and no consequences. So instead of them doing that, they want to get away with murder completely. Why? Because the sheriff, the first thing they said when the investigation started is like they don't see no foul play. Soon as law enforcement said that they don't see no foul play, just like in the Kylie Rodney case, the investigation is over. Is no one investigating. FBI is not is no. I don't know why people think that this is the Nolan Wells case is being investigated. It's not. It's concluded. The Nolan Wells case concluded as it was no foul play. That was in the very first day of the Nolan Wells investigation. Day one, the cops said, we don't see no foul play. Soon as the cops said that, it was over. Or the hoopity ha from the Uncle Toms, from the black community, the hoopity ha from the Black Panthers wannabes, from the black community, whatever, in both sizes. It don't matter which size you is. You wasting your fucking time. There's nothing gonna happen. It was over as soon as it happened. Yeah, it could be a lawsuit. I don't even think they'll win a lawsuit against these white people. I don't think so. I don't think that Nolan Wells family understand how powerful is white people in Mississippi. They don't get it. Y'all don't get how powerful is white people in United States of America, but y'all black people want to act like you. Listen, the most famous and multi-millionaire trillionaires in your black community work for white people. In case you didn't know, in case you didn't know, you most famous and richest black members of the U community, they are all working for the white man. You're welcome. I mean, if you didn't know that, you're stupid. What make you think that he's any powerful, any other race except white? Like, have you heard the phrase "white is right"? Like, have y'all heard that shit before? Listen, y'all just don't get it. Yeah. Listen, y'all fighting a lose-lose fight. Like y'all doing like the guinea pigs, the guinea pigs on the track. You're just doing this, getting nowhere. Is the black power where? Like, won't you prove that already? Like, listen, when Obama was president, we didn't see no black power shit. Even Obama was run by the white people. What are you talking about? Oh my God. And why black people just gonna fight a lost fight? Like, I don't get it. It's like me as a Puerto Rican. I ain't fighting. I'm trying to live. I ain't fighting shit. I ain't racist. That's none of my business. That's y'all problem over there. Y'all wanna fight? Y'all duke it out. You leave me the fuck alone. I ain't having problems now with whites, now with blacks. But if y'all have problems with each other, don't expect me to be in the middle picking sizes. Leave me alone. I just want to live. Listen, I just want to be me. Okay. I want to mind my business, raise my family, live a long life if it's possible. Okay. But I'm not here to sit here and watch out fight a lost fight. It is. I'm not telling you to bow down, but I tell you to be careful. I tell you that if I were you, I will focus on yourself and on your family. I advise you to worry more about your finances and your lifestyle and your relationship with God. That's what I could advise you. Anything outside of that, I can't really give a fuck. I can't, like, no. Listen, I got things to worry about on my own life. Like, I can't just sit here and just worry about, no. Listen, if I'm worrying about anything, I'm worrying about the Zionists taking over the world and then everybody dying. That's what I'm afraid of. Listen, I love Jews. I listen. I believe I have a percent of Jew. I have a percent of Jew in me. I think if I wear the hat, I'll look straight Jew. Okay. I love Jews. I love the Jew community. Listen, I love the culture. Listen, many blessings to the Jew community in Israel. We love you. And we mean it from the bottom of my heart. But then now is something that we don't like is Zionists. We love Jews, but we don't like Zionists and what they represent. Don't mistake me for one of those. I'm no anti-Semite. I cannot be anti-Semite. Listen, my grandma loves Jews. My grandma is all about the Sabbath. Okay. My grandma is all about Shalom Shalom. Okay. And Yahweh. Okay. Big shout out to my grandmother. And happy birthday. She's 90 years old. Yes, I said it. Big shout out to my grandma. I love you, Nana. I love you. She became 90 years old. And she's all about Shalom Shalom. She's all about Yahweh. She loves Jews. I love Jews too. I just don't like Zionists and what they represent politically. Am I clear? Like, is that there exempt me from the word anti-Semite, right? I think that exempt me because we love Jews. 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 We do. We just don't like Zionists. I hope I make myself clear. For future reference and for researching purposes, okay, that's how we feel around here. Okay, that's our opinion, and we should be allowed to have that opinion. We should be allowed to disagree with the Zionist political party. It doesn't have nothing to do or benefit for United States of America at all. And around here, we America first. Oh, I heard it's a new political party called America First too. Big shout outs to y'all. Hopefully y'all don't fuck it up. Call me. Yeah, I'll have to make some phone calls. Listen, we are going to look for justice for Charlie Kirk. We are going to look for justice for every single presidential assassination. We are looking for justice for the USS Liberty expeditiously. And if we have to go to war for it, if something that I know or our devil dogs will go to war, is for us getting attacked. And it's something that it will motivate us American military forces to put a smackdown on the Zionists ASAP and expeditiously is having a president like myself that he put out the records out. We will cut all funds to Israel, everything. You want to exist? Do you want to exist? Figure it out, you motherfucking self. Can't give a fuck. You want to go to war, but then you send me to go to war for you, bitch ass. Why won't you go to war with them without our help? Because you know you're going to get smacked. Because you know, if you have any nuke where you say you have it, now you're taking the risk that us, United States of America, as soon as you activate those silos, we're gonna bomb the fuck out of those silos and fucking throw lasers at you, and we will literally have a nuclear rain on you, bitch ass. You stupid. Why you think the United States Space Force is all about? Don't you think that we have a couple of satellites with lasers aiming at those silos by command? Bitches, you crazy. Bitch, do you know how powerful us United States of America military is? Do you have any idea? Do you think that if the Zionists have a nuke and they try to use it, do you think that us United States of America will not make sure that it's a nuclear rain in Israel? We will. Because before you use those nukes to nuke any one of your neighbors, we let you have it. Rest in peace to you, bitch ass. That's the American way. Do you think we forgot about the USS Liberty? Do I have to remind the Zionists Do I have to remind ya? Do I have to remind what the fuck y'all did to our own military, to our Marines, to our CIA, and we stand down? What? Do I have to remind you? All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, all right. I have to remind you. All right, cool. Let's do it because you know this is a whole new show, right? It's a whole new show. Let's see what. Hold on before I get to it, because you know I like to do things right. You know what I'm saying? We. Oh man, you see, I'm an American. I'm a American. It's something that I don't tolerate. Something that I don't tolerate is another nation that is asking for our help as Israel. I don't tolerate them having the balls to try to kill us. Because if you try to kill one American, you try to kill us all. And what the fuck y'all did to the USS Liberty? If I ever become president of the United States of America, I'm gonna smack your ass. If I ever become president of the United States of America, I'm turning the devil dogs on you. I'ma hunt you down. I'ma capture you alive, and you are going to pay for your war crimes against us. Bitch, you heard me. If I ever become president of the United States of America, the USS Liberty will get justice. Every single sailor on that boat is gonna get revenge. And if we have to fucking spank your ass for 3 days and 3 nights and take you off power and give Palestine its name back and you go back to exile like you should by God order, I think United States of America and our soldiers and our military and our Marines and our special forces, SpaceX and everything we might have available, we might be focused on you. We might be focused on spanking you, but taking every single money, we're freezing all fucking assets, and we spanking your ass. If I ever become president, so you must work fast on that and spread the word to not let that shit happen. Cause if I get my way, listen, man. If I get my way, Israel will stop to exist and we'll be back to be Palestinian, Palestine. It will go back to the Arabs ASAP. Yeah, fuck that. And everybody that committed criminal crime like international war crimes and shit gets spanked. But what you did to what you did to our Marines, to our sailors, to our chips, hmm, we have not forgot. We have not forgot 9/11. We have not forgot nothing. We remember everything.
Early June 1967. The six-day war in the Middle East between Israel, Egypt, Jordan, and Syria is underway. A spy ship, very lightly armed, but bristling with antennae, steams into the Mediterranean to eavesdrop on the conflict. It is patrolling in international waters off the Egyptian coast. At 2 in the afternoon, on June the 8th, with the war reaching its climax, Israeli jets and motor torpedo boats launch an unprovoked attack on the ship. They drop napalm and strafe its decks with rockets, cannon fire, and armor-piercing rounds before trying to sink it with torpedoes.
You not just attack one of our ships while you being financed, you being supplied with ammunition, airplanes, you everything that you have, you own it to us. And you motherfucking dare to not just shoot at us, you fucking dare to try to sink the ship and kill every single sailor in that boat. Big shout out to Tigo Bites. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. We haven't seen you for a while. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Moderation Chill. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciate it. Welcome Tigo Bite to the chat. I think Amy Conway fell asleep. But today's a new show. Today we expanding our wings to talk about different other topics in the world are very important, especially in politics. We having commentary about what happened to the USS Liberty when the Zionists went to war with Palestine. We are ammunition, we are airplanes, we are help, but they have the balls. They use the fog of war to attack us. We are ammunition, we are airplanes, we are help. You're not just attack. You try to kill everyone on board. You try to sink the ship. Oh, it gets way worse. Someone told our forces to stand down. This story, it gets worse.
We had no way to defend ourselves, and it was just, we're just slaughtered.
And they shot up life rafts that were put into the water.
You Zionist pieces of shit. You shot up the life rafts. You kill sailors while they trying to jump ship. And this is the people the United States of America is supporting. This is the Zionists the United States of America are supporting. The ones that while we helping them to go to war, they are going to have the balls to knowing that this ship, this boat is ours. You're supposed to be allies. You're supposed to be friends. This is us. And you're going to have the balls to attack us while we helping you to go to war to have your state? Is you fucking serious? Everybody that whoever give the word and the order to stand down and not go on the rescue of these sailors deserve to go to prison for life or a death sentence for traitor. Whoever gave the order to stand down, if you still alive, you deserve to get shot 2 times in the head by a death squad. That's my honest opinion. I give no fucks. I'm an American first. You as a Zionist that it comes and beg, because you beg. That's what you begging. You as a Zionist government, you beg because you cannot do it for your motherfucking self. That there is a proven fact. Because if it wasn't a proven fact, you wouldn't need no help from United States of America. If 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 United States of America wouldn't be helping you, you wouldn't be trying to attack us, infiltrate us, sabotage us. You were our biggest enemy not long ago. So how the fuck United States of America end up helping their enemies? How United States of America end up helping their biggest enemies, the Zionists? How? They hate Jesus. They hate Christians. They say that Jesus Christ is swimming in a fire pit of poop. They spit on Christians. They treat Christians and Palestinians and Israel like second-class citizens, you pieces of shit. Why the fuck we helping the Zionists? Why? Why we helping people that don't like us? They call us goy boys. They think that we are made in a factory. They look at us as cattle. And I repeat, we love Jews, but we don't like Zionists. We don't like bullies. We don't like people that believe in genocidal shit. So you have the ball to attack us years ago. You got the balls to attack us 50 years old. War crime. A 50-year-old war crime against us. The people that is wiping your ass. We are very expensive tissue. And you have the motherfucking balls to attack, kill, and try to sink our sailors, our Marines, our CIA, and we haven't spanked your ass yet. If I ever become president of the United States of America, we will take all and freeze everything. We will take all help. We will freeze everything that is under our name that we have give you. We will take everything we could take from you, and we will spank your ass. That's not a threat. That's a promise. If I ever become United States president, we turning our back on Israel and we spanking them. That there will happen if I ever become president of the United States of America. We will go to war with Israel. I give no fucks. I'm not blind to what they have done to us for years. I'm not blind to what they have done to our politics, and through our politics, what they have done to our own Americans in the military forces and us regular United States citizens in United States of America. We're living under some Zionist conditions that we don't like and we don't appreciate. And we actually want our freedom from Zionism. In my opinion, if I get the chance, we should ban Zionism from United States of America and territories. Anyone that it has to do with Zionism, I don't give a fuck who you is. The Saudis gonna have to decide what y'all wanna do, Papa. You wanna go to war too? You wanna go to war too? I think that Iran and other nations, whenever they see that we actually wanna fight for good and against evil, in my opinion, we will have a lot of major nations. They might want to spank your ass if you want to go to war. So in my opinion, I would think twice who's you going to support. If you're going to support the Zionists, that they might get their ass whooped, ban and cancel, frozen assets and everything, just a takeover and a hunt down, chasing down wherever they at. Any hole they fill, we're going to unplug it. But you are not going to attack our American forces. You are not going to attack our sailors, our Marines, our ships. And you think that we are not going to do nothing about it? It's just stupid.
And they shot the ones that were still on board the ship.
Bullet holes, shell holes everywhere, blood. The forecastle, the front part of the ship, was just red with blood.
Throughout
AI agents. Well,
Commercials. You know I hate commercials. We got to deal with commercials here on YouTube. Yep. That's what we do, dealing with commercials. Let's go.
attack, the ship flies the Stars and Stripes, the flag of Israel's closest ally, the United States of America.
You see, you piece of shit. The flag was all the way up there. You knew it was a United States vessel. You knew it was a United States vessel, and you have the balls to hit it. You have the balls to try to kill everyone and sink the ship. We'll get you, bitch ass.
Its name, the USS Liberty, is freshly painted on its stern, and the bow carries the distinctive numbers of an American naval vessel.
Out of a crew of just under 300, there were 34 killed and 172 injured in varying degrees to life-threatening, life-debilitating injuries. So that was more than 2/3 of the crew.
Listen, man, I'm not trying to be graphic, but this is midnight. This is midnight content. Listen, it was pieces of sailors everywhere. That's how bad the Zionists attacked our boat. That's how bad the Zionists kill, slaughter, and try to sink our boat 50 years ago. And we haven't gotten our get back yet. Let me be you president. Humbly, let me be you next president of United States of America. We'll get back.
This audio tape, which has never been broadcast before, was recorded in real time by the Israeli military during the assault. The woman's voice in the background is counting down the seconds. It proves that Israeli commanders knew all along that they were attacking an American ship.
You know how much this shit pissed me off as an American? That I have family members on our military forces. That he has family members on our police forces, not just here in the United States, but also in Puerto Rico. I have state police, cop, high ranks, police, cops, family members in Puerto Rico and here in the United States of America, and in the military too. Do you know how much this shit pissed me off as an American, knowing that 50 years ago, the Zionists knew that these was our boat, these was our ship, these was our people, these was our sailors. While at war, and we are helping you. While you are at war and we are helping you, how the fuck you dare to have the balls to attack us? Are we spanking you, bro? Listen, let me be you president of the United States of America. Put me in the ballot. Juan Rodriguez, Jrod Point. That's all you got to write in the ballot. You write Juan Rodriguez, Jrod Point. From YouTube, they find me. All due respect, we spanking them. There's no if, buts, and whats.
For the first time, this
They said they are Americans. Who the fuck sent this stand down order? Who the fuck sent this stand down order?
and other evidence allows us to reveal the true story of what happened that day and what came after, when a deadly assault by one ally on another was covered up and an American president was manipulated by the secret agents of a foreign power, events that have shaped U.S.-Israeli relations ever since.
And more commercials, man. Like, YouTube is becoming awful. Like, when you don't pay the plus, they literally sending you commercials after commercials after commercials. It's like the viewership becomes so fucking stupid.
The United States Navy Memorial in Washington, D.C., June the 8th, 2014. Every year, on the anniversary of the attack on the USS Liberty, survivors, relatives, and supporters gather together.
It's a remembrance of those who were killed that day, the 34. I'm Dave Lucas. I was in charge of the deck force. I was 25. My first child was born when I was one day out on that cruise. So as long as they're survivors and maybe children of survivors, I think this will probably be an annual event.
And salute. Forward.
The names of the 34 killed are read out.
Oh. Jack Raper.
Punctuated by the tolling of a Navy bell.
David Marlborough.
And the playing of taps, the traditional military funeral lament.
It's important to not forget what happened and to continue to try to find out why it happened and who made it happen.
In the summer of 1967, America was in turmoil. An incendiary.
Welcome back, Emmy Conway. Big shout out to you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We're listening to what happened to the USS Liberty the day that while while Israel and the Zionists are going to war with Palestine to take over Palestine, and we actually helping them with ammunition, airplanes, everything they needed to do it, they had the balls to attack one of our ships, knowing that it was an American ship. They slaughtered sailors and they almost sink the ship. They wanted everybody dead. They were literally shooting the rafts for survival. It was a war crime 50 years ago against United States of America from Zionists that at this day today, they haven't paid for it. And again, if I ever become president of the United States of America, we literally, we are gonna spank them. There's no if, buts, and whats. Like they will pay for their war crimes. Like they will get prosecuted. They will get prosecuted. I don't care. I'm American first. You are not gonna take our money and our help, and then you the first one that wanna kill us. No, we have to make a point. We need to prove through power that you bitch ass is gonna get your ass whooped because you attack us. You attack us, it's no standing down. That happened 50 years ago. It's a 50-year get back that we haven't catch up to. Oh, we freezing all you assets, we taking all you money, our airplanes, we confiscating every single ammunition with the fucking Iron Dome, whatever the fuck it is getting recouped. You will be dolo in the middle of the Middle East, and whoever wanna save you and help you, that's their fucking problem. Then now you become their problem. Because us United States of America, we're gonna wash our hands. We're gonna call our troops home. We're gonna do maintenance to our forces, and we're gonna get ready to war. Yeah, we're calling everybody home. All the ships, all the ships, all the airplanes, all the equipment, all everyone, and everybody. Even if you ask me, I'm calling the CIA into a vacation. Listen, y'all been working for years. Take a vacation, recoup, come back home, that we have work to do. We have work to do. Because by the time y'all come back from vacations, we have work to do. We have maintenance to do. We have people to take care of on our own United States of America. It's businesses that we have to take care of on our own hemisphere to make our own hemisphere allies and not allies. Find a way to get acquainted on our own hemisphere. Everybody be in the same page. Everybody doing great businesses. But we're gonna take care of our military. We're going to take care of our neighbors. We're going to take care of South America, North America, Canada, Alaska. We're going to take care of our hemisphere, the Caribbean. We are going to take care of our hemisphere all the way north, all the way south. We're going to take care of that. We calling all our troops, all our sailors. We calling all ships and airplanes. We calling everybody back home. It's maintenance time. It's vacation time and maintenance time. It's time to take a break. It's time to get back to you to be you. It's time to work on your mental health. It's time to get you back right. While we vacation in the United States of America, we are also working on preparing the next phase of what's coming next. Because while we call everybody back and we doing maintenance to our ships, our airplanes, we upgrading everything, you know that we preparing for war. Anyone You know, we prepare. If I become your president and I call all our forces back home to for maintenance and vacationing and upgrades of our all military forces overall, CIA included. CIA, you taking a break. Yep. CIA, you going to vacations, you going into maintenance, you're gonna revamp, recharge, you're gonna get yourself right, mind right, body right, get yourself right with your family, re-energize your spirit. Be happy for the first time that you don't have to go and do something stupid. And we will recharge, we will maintenance, we're going to take care of all our units, we're going to take care of all our men and females, our military forces. And guess what? We are getting ready to go to war. We who? The first one to act stupid. Yeah, that's it. It's that simple. We not helping anybody but ourselves and our neighbors. That's about it. Whatever is immediate to us, the Americas, North, Middle, South America, Caribbean, Hawaii, territories, that's all we give a fuck. Alaska, that's all we give a fuck. Canada, that's all we give a fuck. We're going to make sure that our people in our hemisphere is taken care of. We're going to make sure that our Americans are taken care of first. Our American families, our people, it's a lot of mental health issues that it needs to be taken care of. We could utilize couple CIA, we could utilize couple military forces. We could probably use a couple of helicopters and drones and some things that we could utilize from our military to make sure that we extend gangs. We get rid of gangs. We get rid of the cartel. We will negotiate first. We will negotiate first. Oh, we don't negotiate with criminals. Well, sometimes to look for peace and the easy resolution, you have to negotiate. You like it or not. If you don't want a bloodshed, you're willing to negotiate. And me, if I was the president at the moment in a position of power, I'm willing to negotiate. Are you willing to negotiate with me? Oh, no? Okay. Bloodshed. There's no if, buts, and whats. Like, we're getting rid of gangs. We get rid of cartels. We getting rid of Zionists. We getting rid of the bullies. Okay? We will take care of the weak, the homeless, single woman, don't matter your race. Let's unify families. Let's fight for man rights. Let's fight for woman rights. Let's see if some way, somehow, is a way to negotiate the surrender of gay people so they understand that they have a mental issue. You need to get right with Lord Jesus Christ. You as a gay man, gay female, transgender, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, you need to look for Jesus. You need to make it right, not just with yourself, but with your family. You got to learn how to love yourself for who you were when you was born, not who you is or you want to be. You need to understand that being gay is a mental health issue that has become a physical, emotional issue, that it has become a medical issue. it has to be taken care of. Amy Conway said, why if he lied, brother? Who lied, Amy? Let me know. Let me know who lied so I could give you the commentary.
Eerie mixture of racial discrimination and extreme poverty exploded into a summer of rioting in cities across the country. But one issue dominated. The Vietnam War. In all, 10,000 troops would die that year. The Americans were trapped. They couldn't leave, and they couldn't win. In the Middle East, too.
Amy Conway say, case got a new judge. Amy, if you could elaborate a little bit of what you train of thought. I'm confused. I'm talking about something else right now, and I'm totally confused. Just so you know, when you was gone, I already spoke about the Nolan Wells and what I think about it and whatnot, and what's going on and stuff. What if they lie in the Carmelo case? There was no lie there. The guy stabbed him. He's like, what else you want to know? It's nothing to lie about the Carmelo case. It's proven fact that that boy stabbed this boy in the heart. The alleged person that he was there allegedly with said that there was no reason for him to do that. His own alleged friend that he was there in the tent, he would have no reason to do that. It was no excuse for him to pull a knife by surprise, because you have your hand with a knife open and you put back. You pull the thing out and stab him in the heart. Even if you was pushed, it was no reason for you to pull the knife and stab him in the heart. This is why I said early, if you play the live stream back and go back, because again, I'm not really trying to get into what I already spoke in the live stream where you was gone. And I'm sorry that I'm not trying to catch you up to speed, because I already moved on out of that topic. But if you want to know what I say or my opinion and my take on what's going on in the Nolan Wells case, you have to go back to when I was talking about it on the live stream. Right now, I just want to move on and talk about what we're talking about right now. Yes, both cases, Texas and Mississippi, very racist case. And yeah, and if you play back, because again, I'm sorry you wasn't here. I don't know what you was doing, but I had to do what I do. Couldn't wait for you. I thought that that's what you want me to talk about, and I was talking about it, but you was gone. Just go back to the live stream when I was talking about the Nolan Wells and stuff like that. You'll see that it looks like to me that the Austin Metcalf death got payback with the Nolan Wells case. It looks like white American racists saw that it was no justice for Austin Metcalf, and at this day today they see it as is no justice, because they're giving a slap on the wrist, and even if they giving a slap on the wrist, now this bitch wanna appeal. So I think the white racists will find any excuse to kill and get away with the death of a black boy. So yeah, the case of Austin Metcalf and Nolan Wells, I think they entangle, because I think the racists white people are taking it to the next level, seeing it like Austin Metcalf didn't got no justice. So let's get our own justice and even the score. And I think if you ask me, without the Austin Metcalf case, it wouldn't be a Nolan Wells case. I could be wrong for that take, but at least that's just my understanding. In my opinion, white races, even the score, killing Nolan Wells. And then not just that, getting away with the murder, using the cops to say no biggie here, there's nothing to see, and brushing everything under the rug. Soon as the sheriff said that it was no foul play, all investigation was called off. It is, you could tell that it was race based behind that. Well, okay, you kill Austin Metcalf, and it's really no good outcome out of that. The boys are appealing this shit after they give him 30 some years. He just got to do 16 or some years to come out and live his life. Oh, he don't even want that. All right, let's get some payback. Fuck it. We get even. Whatever happened to Carmelo happened to Carmelo. We don't give a fuck because we already got it got it out of blood. You know what I mean? So that's how they think. That's in my opinion. I could be wrong, but yeah. But let me go ahead and play all the way to the back where I was talking about it. And I'm just trying to move on right now and keep talking about the USS Liberty and the injustice and war crime that the Zionists committed against the United States of America. Thank you, Amy.
War looked inevitable. There was growing tension between Israel and its Arab neighbors. Armies were mobilizing. Israel promised the White House they would not attack first, but on the 5th of June, they jammed radar sets at the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv, so the Americans couldn't detect their jets taking off to launch a surprise assault on Egypt. Meanwhile, the USS Liberty was sailing across the
So what happened that the Zionists were doing shit behind Americans? Like it's like you getting our help to go to war, but then while you're using our help, you're not just doing shit against us, so for us to not get to know what the fuck you doing with what we providing to you with the military weapons and airplanes and stuff that we give you. We have to keep track of what you're doing with what you give, with what we're giving you. We need to make sure that you're not using our weapons, not just against us, but against people that you're not supposed to. Because the plans are these plans, but then you change the plans, you jam devices, starting to do things behind our back. Now you stabbing us while we helping you for your own purposes. And then you surround it and attack our ship. Bitch, if I ever become a president of the United States of America, you got another thing coming. I don't know who to think you think. I do not know who Benjamin Netanyahu and the Zionists think we are. Well, we do know that they think we are goy boys. Made in a factory. We are cattle to them. We know how they feel about us. We know how the Zionists feel about us Americans. So why the fuck we helping them? Why? Why is there such a thing as a Christian Zionist when Zionists don't believe in Jesus? Zionists hate Jesus. Why is such a thing as a Christian Zionist? It's not such a thing. Because us Christians, we don't hate Zionists. We just don't like them. We just don't like in the way they go about business. We just don't like that they want to kill us and spit on us. They want to spit our face and then kill us. That's what we don't like about Zionists. We love Jews, but we don't like Zionists because they don't like us. That there is a fact. Because Zionists hate Christians. How the fuck us Christians gonna even try to help Zionism? Is you fucking serious? They want us dead. Period. They scare of us because they know we are the ultimate boss. If we flip on them, it's over. If us, United States of America, flip on them, it's over. We could keep talking about this some other day. I think it's enough for one day. We have given you content, the news show. Why are you watching on YouTube at midnight? This is what I watch. A little bit of true crime, a little bit of politics, and to give you my opinion and my takes and my firm belief. How can we help a Zionist party? They want to kill us. They just haven't gotten the chance to give us the ultimate destruction. You see how they did us 50 years ago. They try to kill hundreds of sailors in that boat. Is you cool with that? I ain't. Believe in yourself because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're going to take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Love yourself and take care of yourself so you'll be able to love and take care of others. As always, your brother, Jrod. Hopefully, you like the new content, the new way that we bringing the content. And we'll be back. Vacations are over. It's time to put some content out. Have a good day, everybody. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Jane. And I'm going to see you soon. Matt, love, and good night.